folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate the support and everything that you do for us here at the channel. So Edward Kim has put out a tweet, and as you can see from the title of this video, that is what it is about. So I'm just going to read it word for what it is, and then we'll kind of dive into the links afterwards. It's unbelievable seeing the broader community getting hit hard from the FTX situation. My thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of this latest tragedy. For the Lunc community, there have been questions about the multi-sig and funding in general. Here's what I know. Vegas proposed a new plan to claim the assets and send to the community pool with guidance on how to spend. We discussed this approach together early on, and it was clear that legal counsel was necessary, the first steps of the proposal. Independently, several community members moved forward seeking legal advice on how to minimize risk with respect to these funds. After some discussion, Alex is suggesting that the funds be obtained and burned in this way. Just want to point out that Alex is saying that, but he's not going to do that himself. He's currently working on finding trustworthy multi-sig nominees that would be willing to be signers before putting forth another proposal. This in itself scares me, because if the person who found the money doesn't want to take it and burn it for the community, it's not a good sign. And, you know, we should question things like that. I think we don't question enough things, especially with the redacted money that's been kind of swept under the rug from Neblio. I thought that would come out, but it still hasn't. So personally, I've been working with the newly set up grants program to help the community move forward. From informal polling, the majority believe that the first batch of grants from the community pool should go to devs, projects, validators, and community members. That revived the blockchain to where it is now, with a priority reward to those that volunteered and ran their operations at a loss. Marco has put together a signaling proposal discussion towards this effort. If this is acceptable to the broader community, we will move forward with collecting application materials, reviewing contributions and impact, and presenting results for discussion. And a final governance spend proposal. Concurrently, the grants program is putting together additional calls for proposals to build our independence and attract new utility. Lastly, I finally had a chance to work with Zaradar and BG on the new code created by Gannikin, and I feel much more at peace here building, focusing on tech. I think I'm going to do that more. And I did say to people recently that I know that the developers are getting less hassle over at Terra Rebels, and that's working for them. They're able to get things done and stuff like that. So let's get the, I think it's this one. Yeah, so this one's going over the signaling proposal. So this is a signaling proposal requesting the community allocate 1 billion LUNC tokens from the Lunc community pool as rewards to individuals and groups that helped with the revival. This allocation will be used to reward LUNC supporters during the Luna V1 death spiral up to October 27th, 2022. This concept will be called the Terra Classic Recovery Acknowledgement Opportunity, where the process of reviewing and scoring applicants will be on a first come first served basis. That kind of scares me, but at the same time, you know, there's a lot of people in the community that done a lot of work, and, you know, they deserve to be paid, I guess. So this is an opportunity for people to get paid. So let's go back to this, because there is another link in here and it explains it. I just need to, I think it might be this one. Yeah, so it's this one. So the Grant Foundation acknowledges the great work of various sectors within our community who are not only believed in a decentralized ecosystem, but more importantly, understood the pain and passion of Lunc community for Terra Classic. The foundation, like it was saying previously, is going to distribute 1 billion tokens. So how much LUNC tokens are allocated for each group? 35% to developers, 25% to validators, and this will be validators before the crash, not new ones. Projects, I don't know what that outlines, and community ambassadors. I don't know if we have any official community ambassadors at all, but I guess we'll find out soon. So who's qualified to apply? There are 4 groups who can apply for this opportunity. Volunteer efforts or efforts running at a loss will be given priority. Developers who programmed, developed, and tested software systems. These developers developed and maintained the architecture of the LUNC blockchain systems and protected with any degradation and kept its integrity. Validators who protected and secured the blockchain's transactions, secured the network, and provided immediate responses of the blockchain repair. Projects. Individual team who built protocol tools on layer 1 Terra Classic blockchain in order to provide future utility and activity. Community ambassadors are DeFi individuals who provided updates, education, and open discussions for the LUNC community. So if you feel like you fall into those categories, then make sure you apply to this, because it, like Ed's saying, it's first come, first serve. So whoever gets there first is going to be getting funding from this. So when does the application open and end? So the first round opens this month on the 27th and then will end on December 3rd. And then the second round is later on in December from the 11th to the 17th. This is really good, really bullish. But at the same time, this has all got to be agreed on a proposal, so to speak. So I'll leave the links to all of this in the description, by the way, folks. And you can kind of browse through it yourselves and have a good kind of dig into it. But I just kind of wanted to get the core kind of update out there, because there's a lot of people that actually don't understand this, that, a lot of people don't just don't have Twitter, believe it or not. And they solely rely on YouTube to get their updates from people. So in a sense, this is really good. I hope good people get good funding from this to help continue building what they've been building and the projects they've been putting forward and stuff like that. I really, really do hope, because we need this in the LUNC community, because if people have more funding, they could build more things and, really kind of start to branch out. They could possibly hire people to get the project done a bit quicker, or hire people that have more knowledge and all of those kind of things. It's all about networking and not thinking that you can do everything yourself. So, how could this swing? Well, it could swing both ways, because there could be validators out there that are just not happy with that kind of distribution of the community pool right now, because in a sense that will literally empty it down to near zero again. So that will mean the community pool in itself. And I know we do have other assets, but they're not going to change out to much. We depleted the USTC to create the grant scheme. So really interesting, really looking forward to seeing where this money goes, who gets it, and kind of what these people, end up building with their funding and stuff like that. That's if they want to build, it's totally down to them what they kind of want to do with their grants at the end of the day. So folks, stay safe, beware of scammers, beware of doppelgangers, and, keeping you up to date as things are transpiring. We've got a live stream going literally in 7 minutes from now. So, if you catch this video at the end, it might still be going. Just stay safe, or it might come out after. It depends how quickly I can get the thumbnail done and everything. Stay safe, not financial advisor, and I will catch you in the next one. Have I got a schlip in me? Yeah. Just a little one.